Grey and green are my black and white, polar extremes on a spectrum of day and night. Grey describes bland faces and urban spaces, straight lines and sharp edges, streets lined with concrete hedges. Grey is the basis of our society, and grey and green are at war. Concrete is hardcore. Grass can't get a word in because the walls have ears, and concrete has the floor. It's an omnivore. Suburbs eat green fields for breakfast and lay down concrete shields to protect us because weeds are infectious, weeds are a disease, and if grass can't squeeze through the cracks, then there's no hope for trees. Grass is the underdog, and if 100 odd blades break through the blockades, then they call for backup, because concrete has allies. Concrete sides with weed killer and polyfiller. Wildflowers are thrown out by the bin load. And on the ring road, the grass is confined to the central reservation, and like Native Americans, the grass should be grateful when they take a year's harvest and replace it with a plate full of food. Grass soldiers file through enemy lines like the Nile through a tarmac desert, and they wear their green dress shirts with pride, though they're faded because they're shaded by skyscrapers towering, devouring the light. Grey and green are my black and white, like darkness and light or good and evil. My romantic ideal is more medieval. The so-called dark ages are shrouded in mystery, so cool because they burnt all the pages that shed light on history. Instead they feed us tall stories and short myths like the Three Little Pigs. So we build all our houses from concrete bricks instead of timber and straw bales. And in the deep dark forest dwells the propaganda of fairy tales, because a walk in the wood retails at a loss. And the true cost? Dependence on our security blanket, whether we spend it or bank it, the comfort we feel in things man make us as children, we learn to be afraid of the dark. And the rural. They've diverted our neural pathways to lead straight into town. Our feet don't touch the ground because the ground's been coated in a concrete carpet. We stalk frozen prey in supermarkets and pluck tin fruit from bracket iron trees. And at the root of those trees is a system that feeds us GM crops that don't produce seeds and that isn't sustainable, that feeds us more and cheaper products that are only attainable through slave labour and child hunger, and those things are only explainable through a